is Mount St. Helens. It's here, we promise. Because even if we can't see it, it's a very real volcano that has affected thousands of people, animals, and ecosystems.
Also called Luwit or Lawit Lakla, Mount St. Helens is well known for its eruption on May 18, 1980. Before this eruption, there were many signs seen by scientists. The first of these signs was an earthquake occurring on March 27, 1980. From then on, the volcano was pretty active, showing signs like earthquakes, ash and steam eruptions, and a fast-growing bulge on the north side of the mountain. Around the middle of April 1980, all activities stopped and Mount St. Helens seemingly calmed down. However, on the morning of May 18th, Mount St. Helens erupted violently, causing damage to the mountain and surrounding area.
The 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens happened extremely quickly and affected a large area. In this series of photographs, you can see the start to the end of the eruption, and this happened in 6 minutes and 20 seconds. On the next map, you can see the area affected by the blast, and all of this dark green is trees that were knocked over by the eruption. The ash also traveled incredibly far and reached Yakima within hours. This is ash from Ritzville, Washington, which is 195 miles away from Mount St. Helens.
The blasted ash may have deforested the land around and on Mount St. Helens, but as you can see, the plant life has come back. But how did this happen? One of the first animals was the pocket gopher, who burrows and lives underground. These gophers would eat tree roots and tree seeds that were buried underground. They would then dig tunnels, which could be seen as tilling soil like a farmer does. The gophers would then poop out some of the tree seeds, making plant life begin growing again. I think we might have to do that one. The gophers would then poop out some of the tree seeds, causing plant life to begin growing again.
The eruption of Mount St. Helens was an event that changed many people's lives, as well as the way we see volcanoes today. For some people, the eruption was an experience they had momentarily witnessed and will never forget. For people who had lost their loved ones, homes, and livelihoods, their lives changed forever. For scientists, they have been inspired to better their knowledge of volcanoes and to improve their volcano monitoring instruments. For local governments and towns, the Mount St. Helens eruption greatly stimulated our volcano emergency responses.
Scientists are constantly researching and monitoring volcanoes. Their access to working equipment is essential to their ability to inform others about upcoming volcanic activity in all areas, not just at Mount St. Helens.